Hey, folks. You know, we spend our whole lives planning financially for retirement. We dream about the freedom that's going to come from it. We don't have to go to work anymore. We don't have a schedule we have to follow anymore. We don't have alarm clocks we got to set. We don't have any deadlines. We don't have a boss we have to answer to anymore. But there's one mistake a lot of retirees don't realize. And it's our retirement only works if our health comes with us. Let's face it. Your health is the real foundation of your retirement. I've said it many times already. Money matters. Absolutely it matters. But your health is what allows us to enjoy retirement. Because without our health, travel becomes difficult, hobbies disappear, our independence slowly fades away. And a lot of retirees, they don't lose happiness because they run out of money. They lose it because their body won't let them enjoy the life they built around it. Actually, we're protecting the wrong investment. You know, we spent decades protecting our retirement savings, but we often neglect the body that makes retirement possible. Health isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. So, what does good health really give us? Well, walking without getting exhausted all the time, being able to travel more, just playing with my grandkids, standing up without being in pain and moaning and groaning, shopping without needing constant breaks. Better health is going to let you sleep better. It's going to let you think more clearly. It's going to let you feel steady on your feet for a change. You know, these ordinary things, they become priceless over time. We don't even see it coming. Our decline, it happens slowly. You know, your health, it rarely disappears overnight. We just move less, we sit more, we sit longer, we lose more energy. We feel less motivated to get outside and do things or go places or see people. Our knees hurt more. We avoid the stairs at all cost. We walk shorter distances. You know, outings, they feel like they're too much work. And before long, our world becomes smaller. How does that happen? Well, you stop going places. You turn down invitations to lunch or dinner with friends or a movie with the grandkids or with family members. You spend more time sitting than living. Financially, you may be fine. But physically, your retirement becomes limited. Time doesn't create energy, folks. A lot of retirees say, well, I finally have time. But time alone doesn't create energy. Movement creates energy. You know, here's my personal experience. I was having all kinds of problems health-wise. I hurt. My body was stiff. I joined a gym. I hired a trainer for 6 months. I've got 1 month left to go. Yes, I've lost 10 pounds. That's not the goal. I go 3 times a week, typically for about an hour. I walk 30 minutes on a treadmill. I do some stretching exercises. I do some weights, different things like that. Like I say, I do it 3 times a week. Now, my arthritis hasn't disappeared. It never will. But I feel better. I've got more energy. There's less fatigue. I can push a shopping cart through the grocery store without having to stop every aisle to take a break. Folks, I'm not trying to look younger. I know that's never going to happen. I just want to enjoy my retirement. You know, my wife and I, we like to go to Disney. We like to take a cruise once a year. Getting your health back is going to help you live a more comfortable life. And this all matters why? Well, because slowing down completely backfires. Too much sitting just creates more stiffness, more fatigue, more isolation. The human body was designed to move, folks, not intently, just consistently. This is where small habits matter. Go for a daily walk, even 10 minutes, just once around the block. Do some stretching exercises in the morning. Drink more water. Get outside, get out in the sunshine, get some of that vitamin D. It's going to help you sleep better. Eat a little healthier. You don't have to join a gym, but if you've got silver sneakers and you're not utilizing it, folks, you're missing a good opportunity. Small habits are going to help protect your independence. Why? Because independence matters, folks. Independence becomes priceless in retirement. It really does. I don't want to have to depend on somebody or a food delivery service or constantly call my children to come and take me somewhere, or the doctor or pharmacy or whatever. Once simple tasks become difficult, your life changes quickly. Errands become stressful. Like I said, going to the pharmacy to pick up medication. You rely on others too often. That loss of independence can be harder emotionally than simply getting older. Now, this isn't about fitness. You're not trying to become an athlete by any means. Nobody expects you to get out and run a marathon. You're just trying to protect your future self, the version of you that still wants to travel, to visit family, to walk on the beach even, just to enjoy a hobby. You want to just feel capable? Did you know that the healthiest retirees usually aren't doing extreme things? They're simply being consistent. Get outside and walk 3 times a week. Do some simple stretches every morning. Drink more water, get more rest. Be involved with your community. You know, people just keep moving. Stay engaged. They maintain routines. And they stay connected. Consistency beats perfection, folks. Don't give up on yourself. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to reinvent yourself. Just don't give up. That's where many retirees struggle. They slowly become passive, inactive, and disconnected. If you start taking small steps, you can change your health for the better. So keep this in mind. The less we move, the harder movement becomes. The harder movement becomes, the smaller your life becomes. But every walk matters. Every stretch matters. Every healthy choice adds up. So, folks, taking care of yourself, it isn't selfish. It's a gift to yourself and to the people who care about you. Retirement isn't supposed to be just freedom. Freedom depends on your health. You know, we invest in our bank accounts, but we also need to invest in our body and our mind that keep you in retirement. Staying healthy isn't about staying young, folks. It's about staying able. So, if this message helped you, just subscribe to Retired Under Budget. You know, we try to talk about retirement, finances, purpose, and just everyday life after work. Thanks for watching. Thanks for spending some time with me. And take care. I'll see you in the next video.